When I first started driving O.T.R, here's some of the things that I wish I knew. I wish I understood how much crazy weather there was going to be. I wish I knew 3/4 of the country snowed. I wish that I knew how much wind and how prepared I was going to need to be for the cold. I got a huge hypothermia during the year of 2014 into 15, my first winter out. I was outside late night cleaning a trailer or something and was breathing Colorado air, and I think there was an Arctic freeze that came in, and it just did something to me, and I shut down for a solid week. I had to take New Year's off. I think I even got a fever for a couple days. And was it 100% because of that? I'm not sure, but I do know my body. I do know I felt like I've never felt before. And when you're shivering under warm blankets, I'm pretty sure that's a sign of hypothermia. And I wish I would have been prepared for that, so I could have covered my mouth somehow to not breathe in those really cold temperatures. Something that I adopted later on. Anything under 25 degrees, I cover my mouth with something. And I found that it's helped, as I hadn't gotten sick again in that way. Some other things I wish I knew as well was just the whole operation of the companies you work for, from the true way they pay you to the true mileage they give you, to how much driving you'd be doing, how much driving you won't be doing, the lack of pay on the first year, the amount you might get taken advantage of until you've proven yourself, and how much some of that could cause you to want to give up, and then to the point where you think you're going to go change companies and all that, but it's all the same. You need that experience, not only for a new, better job, but also for yourself. You need to learn the ins and outs of DOT regulations, the ins and outs of your truck and trailer alone for your own safety and the general public safety, things that can go wrong. Nowadays we have a lot of YouTube stuff that people could watch, and there's a lot of good information I would highly suggest you check out, and I wish I would have done that as well, is learned more than I did instead of just learning by experience. I did get some help along the way, but it's always better to seek more help. I also wish I would have known in the beginning how much opportunity I could get out of it. You go to so many places and do so many things. Why not start up a YouTube channel? Why not start up some kind of vlog, something that showcases what it is you're doing? Everyday life out here is interesting a lot of the time. And I mean, obviously you want to do it as safely as possible. I wouldn't recommend trying to record with your phone while you're driving. But there are creative ways many drivers have figured out how to capture and make content. Why not make it yourself? Why not use those months, those years, in creating something? Sharing your story, even if it's for your kids when you're older. Documenting what's going on. Maybe it encourages them to do truck driving or to stay away from truck driving. Who knows? None of these things I say to discourage you. They're just expectations. Overall, there's many cases where overall over-the-road truck driving just isn't for you. There's many cases where over-the-road truck driving is an amazing job for many people. You also learn that over-the-road's not really a job, it's more of a lifestyle. And you kind of start gaining learning habits within it, and living in this truck can become a part of your lifestyle. A lot of the things that you do, and getting to travel and sleep and wake up in different spots and see other people all the time. I mean, there's a lot coming your way. That's another thing I wish I would have prepared for, was how much differences there are in terms of just people in general, from all walks of life, and none of it's bad. I mean, there's very rarely do you feel uncomfortable or scared or some troublemaking stuff's going on, but it's out there. But you do get people coming up to the window asking for money and things like that. Occasionally they'll pop out of a bush and where'd that guy come from? And here he is asking for money, and then maybe you give him some food or something and he goes crawling back into a bush. It's a trippy experience. But other than that, you're going to have to just see and check it out for yourself, find out other things. You'll learn things that on your own nobody could teach you. Some of that's what to expect as well. Drive safe. Don't forget to subscribe, as truck driving is a very interesting and fulfilling life, as long as you make the most of it, because all it is out here is what you make it.